Greetings, I'm Craig Smyser with RE/MAX Capital City. Welcome to the August 2014 edition of How's the Market in Steiner Ranch. This month's information is a bit later than usual, but we all need vacations now and again. In July, 33 homes closed in Steiner Ranch, which was down 35.3% from July of 2013. There was one new construction sale, but since many new construction sales aren't listed in the MLS, I can't provide accurate data on them. When looking at resale homes only, there were 32 sales, which was down 34.7% from last July. So those are some pretty big drops, but let's examine that after we look at pricing. From this point forward, all the stats quoted are for resale homes only. The average price of a resale home decreased 12.4% to almost $443,000. The median price decreased by 5.8% to $425,000. And the average price per square foot decreased by 1.7% to a little over $142. As I have mentioned before, 1 month's numbers aren't the most accurate. I much prefer looking at a longer time frame so we can smooth out any one-time spikes or drops that can skew the stats. So let's compare the prices from the past 6 months to the corresponding 6-month period in 2013. The average price of a resale home increased 3.7% to over $496,000. The median price increased by 4.6% to $436,000. And the average price per square foot increased by 8.8% to over $150. So why are both sales and prices down this month? Overall, the inventory has been running lower for the past few months, so with fewer homes for sale, it isn't surprising that fewer homes are closing. But if supply is low, shouldn't the prices rise? Well, they certainly have been for over a year. It could be that prices are getting too high for some buyers who are instead choosing to buy outside of Steiner, and yes, this is happening. It could also be a simple 1-month blip. I always say that I don't like looking at the 1-month numbers simply because of how they can be skewed. So I looked at the distribution of homes that sold in July, and this time we had a much larger share of homes under $400,000 than we normally see. So that is also probably part of the issue. Again, when we look at the last 6-month numbers, prices are still rising, though at a slower rate than we've seen. So at this point, I'm not sounding an alarm of any sort, but I will keep an eye out to see if the market is starting to change. Keep in mind, of course, that even in a strong seller's market, a house must be properly priced for its location, condition, and features, or it will not sell. As the market begins its annual fall slowdown, that caveat is very important. But keep in mind that we sell homes all year long in Steiner Ranch, so if you need or want to sell, contact me and I'll get it done. So back to the stats. The number of available resale homes in July was 92. Across Steiner, the July sales ranged from a low of $275,000 to a high of $775,000. And this breaks a 5-month streak in which the lowest sales price was at or above $300,000. The average sales price to list price ratio was 98.4%, and for homes that closed in July, the average days on market was 38. Overall, we currently have a 3-month supply of homes in Steiner Ranch, which is certainly a seller's market. This level is lower than last month. Notably, homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 range have sold at a pace that even that group is a seller's market again. In fact, the only Steiner Ranch segment that is more favorable to buyers right now is over $1 million. If you would like to see the sales price for any particular home in Steiner Ranch, my website allows you to do just that. Simply go to realestateinAustin.com and click on the Neighborhood Home Sale Data tab. Finally, the 5th annual Kicking for Cash is Friday, September 5th at halftime of Vandergrift's football game. I'm the sole sponsor for this fantastic fun event in which Vandergrift students compete in a field goal kicking contest to win cash for their student organizations. So come on out for a great evening of football, the marching band performance, and of course, kicking for cash. As always, if you have any real estate related questions, don't hesitate to contact me. You can call me at 512-650-7300 or email me at craig@realestateinAustin.com. Thanks for watching How's the Market in Steiner Ranch.